So, welcome to day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas. And day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas will be 3 French hens. But since I do not actually possess any chickens, I do, however, have horses. And so these are 3 French horses from Hermes. And you probably couldn't tell, these are my collection of rodeos and pegase from Hermes. It's a small collection. I try and resist buying them because they don't actually add very much in terms of utility. You know, with every other thing I can buy in Hermes, I can sort of make up the story about how useful they are to me. These things, they're just pretty. They don't really add very much utility. So I try not to buy them because they're not cheap either. But small story time, if you will. This was my first purchase of the lovely little horses. This one isn't strictly a horse. The story to this is I went into Hermes on my birthday and I told myself I'm going to buy something frivolous as a birthday present to myself. So enter this little pegase, Jean Burgon Cray or Nata. I think this is Nata and Blue Broom. And I love the colors. It's so pastel-y and cute. And the is actually really squishy as well. Yeah. Goes on my bigger bags, not so much my small ones, but I think this is a very cute fellow. Yeah, very nice treat to myself, and I tried to sell him once. No one bought him, so I took him back from the consignment store, and I can't say I regret it very much. So this is my pegase Box number 2 and horsey number 2 is an actual horse, and meet this little rodeo in the PM size, in Bleu France, Rouge Cellier, and Terre Cuite. I think it's like a burnt orange. Now, for those of you who've seen my bolide, you'll know that it's a tree color with blue and rouge pigment as some accent colors. So this little PM rodeo looks very good on my bolide 1923 in a size 25. And also I would pair him with a few black bags. Not sure why I'm referring to this one as a him, but yeah, it's really cute. Really quite nicely colored as well, and not quite like any other rodeo I have or that I've seen around. So I like this one a lot. And we have number 3, horsey number 3, and this is one of the prettiest ones I have seen, in my opinion, and very happy to have found him. So the blue one I got right after I got my bolide. I wanted a nice little sort of rodeo to complement the bolide. That's why I got him. This one, I was on holiday in Melbourne, and I walked into the Collins Street store, which happened to be under refurbishment at the time, and they had a whole rack of rodeos and pegase out, and I was just amazed that I could actually just walk in and buy one. And the store assistant just said it just depends on your luck and whether or not you go into the store at the right time. So I was quite thrilled with that. This I think is Cray, and the Cray in gold, and it's a pegase in the PM size, and it's so pretty. I love this color combination because a lot of my bags are sort of neutral, brown, green, so I can put this on a lot of my bags and it will look quite nice. I've even tried it on my Kelly 28 in the tube, and it just complements the bag. Right, it's not an exact match, but it just looks good. So for those of you wondering, this is an and this is a PM. And you can tell what the size difference is actually quite huge. I don't even want to know what the GM size looks like, but I think with all the 3 different rodeos and pegase, they actually go quite well with most of the bags that I have. Do I want more? Unfortunately, yes. Every time I see something really pretty, I just think about buying it. But each of these, this was more than 1,000 Singapore dollars, which is incredibly expensive. And these are about, I don't know, $700-800 a pop. and they're pretty. But as I said, you just buy them for the aesthetic value and not for anything else. So what I do want to buy is the rodeo, and that's 1,400 Singapore dollars, which is a lot of money. I might not actually buy it. I'm still thinking about it and whether or not I really want to treat myself. I might reserve it for a special occasion. But yeah, so these are my 3 little horsies, and day 3 of Christmas is sorted.